One winter, two best friends disappeared, and nobody believed they would ever meet again.
Once upon a time, near a beautiful sea beside a deep green jungle, lived two magical friends. The jungle was full of tall trees, colorful flowers, singing birds, and soft waterfalls flowing into the great blue sea. During the mornings, sunlight danced on the waves, and at night, fireflies filled the forest with tiny golden lights.
The flame lived inside a small lantern near the shore. He brightened the cold jungle nights. The water droplet lived in a clear stream. She sparkled beautifully under the moonlight. Every single day, the flame and the water droplet met near a large old stone beside the sea.
The jungle monkeys were swinging so high and the tree sea turtles swimming deep in the ocean. The ocean is so full of mystery.
I could watch the waves forever.
And the sky tells its own stories.
They were best friends. The flame loved the water droplet because she was calm, kind, and gentle. The water droplet loved the flame because he was warm, cheerful, and brave. No matter what happened, they always promised each other, "We will meet again tomorrow." And for many happy years, they did. But one winter, something terrible happened. Dark clouds covered the sky for many days. Cold winds roared through the jungle. The jungle slowly turned completely white. The rivers froze. The waterfalls stopped flowing. The sea near the shore became covered in ice. The little water droplet became trapped inside frozen snow, or flow freely. At the same time, freezing storms blew across the jungle. The cold wind became so powerful that almost every fire in the forest disappeared. The little flame became trapped inside an old, broken lantern buried beneath the snow. His light became weak and tiny. For the first time in their lives, the two friends could not meet each other. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Years seemed to pass in silence. But one morning, something unexpected happened. A young traveler arrived near the snowy jungle, riding a strong brown horse. He carried bags of food, warm blankets, and tools. He was searching for a peaceful place to build a new home.
This place may be cold, but it is still beautiful.
He began clearing away the thick snow near the shore. As he worked, sunlight finally touched the frozen ground again. Then the traveler collected dry wood and carefully tried to light a fire. At first, nothing happened. But after many attempts, a tiny spark appeared. Inside the buried lantern, the little flame suddenly opened his eyes. Warmth slowly returned to him. As the warmth spread through the frozen jungle, the snow and ice slowly began to melt. Tiny streams of water flowed once more. Deep beneath the ice, the water droplet felt herself moving for the first time in many years. The frozen prison around her melted away. At last, she was free. Filled with hope, the water droplet rushed toward their favorite stone beside the sea. And there, glowing warmly in the evening light, stood the flame. Together they watched the winter fade away. Birds returned. Flowers bloomed. The rivers flowed freely again. And the jungle became full of life once more. Even the coldest winter cannot last forever. And when hope remains alive, brighter days will always return. Never lose hope during difficult times. Even the coldest winter cannot last forever.